we'll go ahead and go down there. Alright, time for the Catacombs of the Talion, so beware the icicles. They fall and they will hurt you seriously, so just veer right, avoid them. Look, they go ahead and drop. So come over here, there's going to be a pit. You don't want to go down in the pit yet because there's a slit in the rock over there where we get our first secret, the Stone Dragon. After we get the secret, we want to go into the pit. We want to go into the pit before we jump across to that ledge, if you can see it, because down in the pit, there's a switch we need to pull that opens up a door on the other side. But we'll worry about that later. Now we're going to worry about the secret. So, shimmy along this slit in the rock, and then this is going to be where we find some goodies like flares and ammo, and the gold... What do I mean gold dragon? The stone dragon. Okay, so... yeah, this is where we get it. Alright, so now we're going to go down into the pit. Beware, there is a Yeti in a pit. So we're dealing with a whole new type of enemy on this level, the Yeti. So, I think we should use our Uzis, although the Yetis are actually not that tough, but still, I'd rather use Uzis than pistols. So hang from the ledge, drop to avoid taking fall damage, so we can kill the Yeti pretty fast with the Uzis like that. Then come down here, this is going to be where we pull the switch that opens up the door. Now, after we pull the switch, we're going to spawn a snow leopard. So, the snow leopard will be there to greet us when we jump across. So what we can do is come this way, and then we're going to climb back up this ladder to get to more or less where we began the level. So, just be patient and climb the ladder. Alright, so you can just slide down and jump across. Now, sometimes you'll do it and you might jump too soon because there's really a narrow window in terms of actually making the jump. So what you can do if you want to not jump too soon is go backwards, slide down, hang from the ledge, then you can like backflip, roll, and then grab the ledge like that. Now, we're going to get ambushed by a snow leopard, so pull out your Uzis pretty quick and kill it. Also, there's icicles up there, so beware of that. So, now come out here. There's going to be a curvy set of stairs. We'll pull out our M16. When we get about halfway down the stairs, there's going to be a couple of cultists that we spawn. So get out our M16, get to about right here, and this is where we spawn them. Aw, oh, man, they did some damage to us. Getting through the level on no meds is going to be kind of hard at this point, but we can still do it. I should have backed up a little bit more. Anyhow, come down here, there's a pool of water. There's going to be a couple of snow leopards down here, so be aware of that. Alright, so now come in here, and there's going to be a med pack that we want to acquire. It's just a small med pack, but still, you want to come and get the small med pack. Oh, and if you guys look out here, this is a room. We actually don't see this room until the next level, but yeah, that's a room that we're going to be in on the next level, which is called Ice Palace, so that's like the guardian of the Talion's lair, I guess you could say, but yeah, we're going to worry about that later. Anyhow, let's go back up this ramp. So, there's this pool of water, but we can get nowhere. We're going to drain the pool of water, and what's ironic is how we drain the pool of water is that we get this Tibetan mask that's like way the heck up there in that cage. How it drains the water, I have no idea, but it does. So come over here. There is a snowball at the top of the hill, so when you get about halfway up, it's going to trigger. So what you'll do is go ahead and veer right, and then jump, land on this platform. Coming up over here are some breakable tiles. First two tiles you can fall through, and Laura will hit the ground and be safe. but you'll have to backtrack. Third tile, there is spikes below. Be aware of that. So what you can do is run to the ladder and then press action up. Laura will start climbing before she falls through if you press action up immediately. So go ahead and climb up. You want to be high enough to backflip that she lands on the platform, but don't be too high or she'll bounce off the ceiling. I think here is good. Go ahead and backflip, and she lands on this platform. Climb up, pull this switch. That's going to open up the cage with the Tibetan mask. So now we can jump to this platform and grab the mask. Now, don't ask me why, but look, the pool of water is now drained. I guess we dropped the hatch and the water drained out. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go down. You want to make sure you hang from the ledge before you drop, or else Laura will take some serious health damage. So, back up, drop. I think she loses a little bit of health there, but nothing too bad. Go ahead and run. There's a little drop-off here. Be warned, there are spikes in the drop-off, so avoid it. Alright. Come over here and use your Tibetan mask, and then we're going to open this up. Be warned, there is a snowball trap through here, so go ahead and go this way. There's also 4 snow leopards, so I might go ahead and jump off to the left, and you can kill this snow leopard quickly. There are 3 coming from this way, so make sure you are armed and ready. Alright. Seems like going to the left works better. So, where we want to go first is this way, because we need another Tibetan mask that we're going to use for a door over there. Where we get the next Tibetan mask is up and over this little cliff. We're going to open that door later, but right now we're going to come down. There's going to be 2 snow leopards down here. Actually, more than that, but luckily we only have to fight 2 at a time. Alright, kill those. Then go ahead and jump forward. There's going to be another 2 behind us. So, kill these. Alright, then come this way. Once you get into the shade, there's going to be another 2 coming. Alright, so go ahead and come around this way. And then we're going to climb up this, and then there's going to be like a little pool of water over here. Alright, this is going to be where we get the second one of our Tibetan masks. Alright, now go ahead and climb up over here. There's going to be a couple of cultists. You know, I think I might go ahead and save the game real quick. So, we want to kill the cultists. You don't want them shooting at you. So you want to make sure you're safely behind a platform if at all possible. Oh, also, if they get far enough, you can use the M16 on them. So remember, this outdistances all enemies' guns. And look at that. We killed them. They did, like, no damage to us. So this guy's got some automatic rounds. And this guy's got Uzi rounds and a small med pack, so we're really picking up some goodies today. Alright, so go ahead and come back this way, and then we're going to go back across this room. Guess those are the doors to the palace. So now go ahead and come this way. We'll use our mask here, but before we use our mask, we're going to go ahead and climb up this ladder because there's a couple of grenades that we want to acquire. Alright, so we're going to enter this really scary room where we hear a bunch of loud yetis roaring. You might want to light a flare in here. Don't worry, right now they're locked up, they can't hurt you, but that's not going to be the case forever. Go ahead and come over here, and there's going to be a switch that we pull. This switch is going to open up their cages, but it's going to give us access to something else that we need. go ahead and pull this switch. It's going to light up the room. And then there's going to be 4 Yetis on the loose. So you can use your M16 on these guys. Okay, we killed 3 right there. Where's the 4th one? Sometimes, for some odd reason, some of the Yetis want to stay back in their cages. So we might need to go into their cages to find them. So if we look in this cage, we see a large med pack and 2 grenades. My guess is that the other Yeti, the 4th Yeti, is probably in the other cage. So we're going to go ahead and come this way. It's going to be dark, but go ahead and get out our Uzis and just start shooting. He should be there. Yep, there he is. Alright, we can light another flare if you guys want to see what's over here. So over here, more Uzi rounds and a large med pack. Not bad. You definitely want to check the cages. Alright, now go ahead and climb up. So, this is a puzzling situation. So if you guys go through here, well, there's 2 grenades, there's also a switch. The switch is more important, but it's good to have the grenades. So we're going to pull this switch, and it's going to open up a door we need to go through. So we were there earlier. But there is a problem, because the switch did more than just opening that door. By opening that door, it also closed these gates. We can no longer get to our destination. So, in order to open the gates back up, we need to pull the switch. The problem is, when we open up those gates to get out, we close the other door that we need to get through. So, what can we do about that? How are we able to pull the switch, get out, and then get through that door? Well, what we have to do is pull this movable block, and then we need to jam this gate. So, ironically, by jamming the gate, you stop this from closing, but you don't stop that other door from opening. So go ahead and pull out this movable block. And then we want to go ahead and push it 1 space in to where it blocks the gate. So by blocking this gate, all of them are going to be blocked, so you can just slip out one of the others. Alright. Now we got the door open. Alright, so go ahead and come out this way. Let's save again, because this is a really dangerous ambush. Alright. This is almost as bad as the window ambush in Barking Monastery, but maybe not quite as bad. There's 3 cultists this time. So go ahead and jump up here, and then inch forward. We want to go ahead and try to get these guys one at a time. Alright, so we got one of them. I think the grenade launcher is best to use. Now let's see, there's going to be 2 more. Where are they? Ooh. Okay, there's 1 more. How do I want to kill the last one? Booyah! Okay, now we're limited on health, but luckily we don't really need any more health to get to the end of the level, because this is certainly the worst part. And yeah, you want health for that. It is possible to kill all those guys losing very, very little health. It's very, very difficult, though, and you have to be, like, super strategic. I've even heard people say they did it without losing any health, but man, you gotta be skilled. So come over here, there's a snowball, veer left to avoid it. Alright, now, go ahead and come up this way, avoid falling off because that will likely kill you. Come over here, do a running jump to this ladder, and then we're gonna climb up. So, down there is a little icy lake. There's a couple of catfish swimming around, so be aware of that. What's probably a good idea is to go ahead and fall in the water, and then we can climb out over here. We can use our pistols to kill the catfish. Alright, there should be 3 of them. I don't know where the other one is. Alright, so now go ahead and go for a swim. You guys can get out over here. There's not really a need for it. There is another secret this way. Be aware that there are more icicles, so just look at the ceiling. As long as you're aware of them, you should be fine. Alright, come over here. There's a hidden ladder this way. If you guys look over here and then you turn around, there is a ladder going up. It's kind of hard to see. A lot of people just go right past it. Oh, and I forgot to kill that catfish, but I killed it now. Alright, so go ahead and come up over here. You want to climb up, and then you want to do a backflip. You have to be at the right elevation to do the backflip, because if she's too high, she'll bounce off the ceiling, and if she's too low, she won't make it. So, I think this is the right point. Let's see if she makes it. There we go. Alright, so from here, she should be able to get the Jade Dragon. Alright, 2 down, 1 to go. Last secret is more or less at the very end of the level. So go ahead and grab the ladder and drop back down. So now we're in some deeper water, and we're going to come over here. There's going to be another ladder that we climb up. We climb up a ladder to get to a switch that opens up those double doors that you guys just saw. So go ahead and do a running jump, grab the ladder. She grabs it like the very bottom with her feet dangling way down. So we're going to go ahead and climb up. And when she gets a little bit higher up, we're going to do a backflip. Over here is a switch. This switch is going to open up the doors. So go ahead and drop back down into the water. Be careful of where you drop, because if Laura drops in the water where it's really shallow, she'll take fall damage, which at this point would kill us. So drop over here where the water's deeper. Alright, then go ahead and get out over here. Be warned, there is a snow leopard, so I think what I'm going to use is my automatic pistols. They work pretty well. Go ahead and come over here. You might want to backflip pretty quickly, because the snow leopards are agile. Come over here. It looks like there's a little alcove, but I don't see anything to pick up. So come over here, pull the switch. That's going to open the big set of double doors to the palace. Alright, come over here. You guys might be wondering as to where you drop down. Well, if you guys come over here, there's a place where you guys can drop down and you won't lose any health. If you go on the rightmost spot, it's elevated enough that she's not going to lose a hair of health. You can slide down like that. Alright, so come over here, and then there's going to be some snowballs that we spawn, or we activate. So jump across. How we spawn these snowballs is that we basically backflip onto their platform, and then they're going to start rolling. Just run, and then do a jump across. Alright. Then, for this next snowball, we actually don't have to spawn those two or activate them, but this one we have to, because there's a sheet of ice. We can't break it ourselves, only the snowball can break it. So for this one, backflip, and then the snowball's going to start rolling. Just side flip to get out of the way, and it breaks through the ice for us. Now let's save the game real quick. Alright, Alright, so there's a pit down below. I would say you've got a death wish if you actually go down there, because there's a bunch of snow leopards. You can try to snipe the leopards from up above. Often they don't want to come out where you can get them, but yeah, we can try it. Okay, we killed one of them. Let's see. There's some ammo down there that we want to get, and I'm going for kills, so let's see if I can just kill it. Alright. So, we get some goodies. It looks like we get some M16 rounds. Large med pack, and let's see what we get on the other side of the room. Nothing over there. Let's see. Oh yeah, and there's a switch. Beware, there's going to be another leopard coming in, so I might use the grenade launcher. Just pull it, roll, and we can just blow up the leopard. Alright, so now we're going to come back and go up these stairs. Alright, so come in here. There's going to be two doors that open. There's actually, one is your entrance, one is the exit. And on the other side is another door. So this right here opens the door on the other side. Basically the door that exits the level. And then if we step on this next one, it's going to open up this door. So come through here. That door is open, that's the end of the level, but we don't want to go through there yet because we don't have the gold dragon, so avoid the spikes. There's a ladder that you can climb up. It's hard to see, but yeah, you can climb up like this. Alright, so go ahead and drop off about right here, and look at that, you get the golden dragon. So we get some grenades and some M16 clips. Go ahead and jump back over to this side, and then we are going to drop down from here. So these are timed switches. So go ahead and run to this one from that one. Open up the door. You can jump through the spikes, and then through this door there is a ladder. You can safely climb down the ladder or do the ballsy drop-grab tactic. Alright, go ahead and run this way. That's the end of the level. Alright, 22 minutes for Catacombs, not too bad. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, give a thumbs up, leave a comment below. Stay tuned for the Ice Palace.